Hey everyone, welcome back to Local Living. I'm Anna Christina and it is time for our good news. I'm joined by Ransom. She is the Meadow Garden Chair and Trustee. Ransom, thank you so much for having me here.
Oh, thank you all for coming to share Meadow Garden with us.
Absolutely, and speaking of Meadow Garden, a lot of people within this area may not be familiar with the history that we're standing in the middle of, and I kind of want to give people some background to get to know what Meadow Garden is.
Well, Meadow Garden is the home of George Walton. He is one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, one of the very youngest men to sign the document. He was only 26 years old when he signed the Declaration. He was also, after the time that he signed the Declaration, he was also twice governor of Georgia. He was a senator. He was the Chief Justice of Georgia 3 times.
Wow.
He was a colonel in the Georgia militia and also a prisoner of war during the Revolution. So, very busy man.
Right, quite a resume, I would say.
Quite a resume, and lived right here in Augusta.
Right, which is so neat, I think, because I was telling you in the break that I was chosen to go on a trip to Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., and while that's great and we get to learn about our history, there's so much history right where we are. And that's so cool for people to get to learn and to learn about, really.
It really is, and we love to share the story of the Waltons, the story of the Declaration. You know, we all think of our founding fathers as these old gray-haired men.
Not George.
And how exciting to realize George Walton was so young. He was a young rebel.
Right.
And the average age of our signers was only 44. They were
a
a little different than we imagine them sometimes. So we love to open that door.
Those wigs throw you off, right?
They do, they do.
Well, let's talk about this because people can actually come and visit and support Meadow Garden. It's been open now for 100 years or
118 years.
Wow.
The house was no longer owned by the Waltons at the end of the 1800s. It was in danger of being, it was up for sale and in danger of being torn down.
Which is really crazy to think about.
It is, it's amazing. And the Daughters of the American Revolution, very new group, they went to work to save the house. And in 1901, it opened to the Meadow Garden opened to the public as a historic house museum. And it has been open ever since. And we work hard to preserve it to hope that it'll be here for another 118 years.
And there is some work going on right now, but we're still open.
Oh yes, we definitely are. You can see the work. You can see the work when you drive up. We're working on our front porch. We kind of have a 10-year plan, so we want to get ahead of repairs.
Right.
In any old house, there's always going to be something.
Exactly.
And right now, our porch was one of
those
things
right?
that we knew we definitely needed to take care of.
One of the things that you can do is support this, because without your help and the public's help, then really this does not happen.
We are a nonprofit, and it's it takes a lot to take care of a historic place, always. And so yes, when people come to visit, those admissions go straight to helping to care for the house.
And you can do that. You can take a tour. Just come on over, call up, and reserve a spot.
Anyone can drop in Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4, and come in, and we have a docent that'll take them on a tour. A history buff who's going to probably talk to them about anything they want to know about the Declaration, about the Waltons, about life in colonial America. And then if there's larger groups, we have field trips that come through, or homeschool trips and groups that come through. And we can even, if we get advance notice, for those larger groups, they can give us a call. And we'll even have costume docents that can take you through.
That is absolutely amazing. I'm just so geeky for all those kind of things. So I hope you guys are too. It's so fun to learn about all this. There's so much history right here. So be sure to go to the information on the screen and come check it out. Thank you so much, Ransom.
Thank you.